In the following clips from a series of descriptive films, you will see children afflicted with various neurological and psychological disorders that make it difficult for them to function normally. These segments will illustrate some of the ways these children can be helped.
The autistic child doesn't seem to understand any language. Therefore, the teacher speaks simply and demonstrates the meaning of words with gestures.
Did you know that 20 years ago, only 1 in 10,000 births were diagnosed with autism? Today, it's 1 in 88 births, and the numbers keep rising all over the world. Studies of people with autism show that only 15 in 100 children with autism grow up to live on their own. Only 17 out of 100 children grow up to live alone but need dedicated help. Many adults with autism need full-time care for the rest of their lives. Current studies have also shown that in-home therapy for children with autism can run as high as $60,000 a year or more. Let me repeat that, $60,000 a year or more. So what's a loving and concerned parent to do? In this short and free presentation, you're going to find out how to support your child with autism in reaching their full potential in the most effective, affordable, and simple way possible. You're about to discover a method which is extremely new and unseen, a step-by-step formula which has countless success stories, a blueprint for success which is easy to copy and is based on 20 years of experience. And it doesn't involve spending your hard-earned income on medical treatments such as secretin, antipsychotic drugs, stem cell treatment, or stimulants. Recent research has proven that many medications simply don't work, and those that do can cause major side effects. It also doesn't involve trying diets or expensive supplements. Although surveys have shown that nearly 1/3 of parents have tried specific diets for their child with autism, there hasn't been much research to prove that these diets or supplements actually work. A common problem faced by many parents of children with autism is a lack of advice from their doctors. In fact, a recent study has shown that most doctors don't even think they have the knowledge or time to devote to children with autism. So where does that leave you, the parent? The fact is, there are literally hundreds of treatment methods out there. Many of them flat out don't work. Others aren't even proven to work, and some could actually harm your child. How do you figure out which treatment option to follow? Unfortunately, without the right information, you could end up learning the hard way through a lot of trial and error, and that can be a hugely stressful experience. According to specialist research, it's quite common for families to try a staggering 12 or more therapies. If the methods you've tried haven't worked, not only can it be extremely costly, particularly if your medical insurance doesn't cover it, but it can also waste precious time which is critical for your child's development. Research has proven that it's so important to take action early to help your child with autism reach their full potential. Acting early can make all the difference. You might be watching this as a newcomer to the world of autism. If you are, it's important that you understand that autism itself is not terrible. But not understanding it and not getting the help that is out there for your child, now that can be very terrible. I hope that you'll look back and be glad that you stumbled across this free presentation. This video might not be up on this website for too long, so please close down Facebook, log off your email, listen carefully, and take notes. I urge you to stay to the very end. You'll soon find out why. Hi, I'm Sandra Arntzen, a specialist with over 20 years of experience of working with children with autism spectrum disorder. We've never met, but the fact that you're here today tells me that you desperately want to do the right thing to help and support your child. Rest assured, I've worked with literally hundreds of parents who've been on a similar journey to you. Look, I understand that initially the news that your precious child has some form of autism is shocking. I imagine that when you initially got the diagnosis, you probably had some pretty overwhelming emotions, including guilt, sadness, confusion, fear, and worry. Whether you got the diagnosis months or even years ago, one thing you know for sure is that life for you and your family is not going to be what you expected. Perhaps you're even thinking you'll never get through this, and that your child will never have the opportunities or experiences you dreamed of for them. nothing could